viewers. Today we are live at the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Center, Bagada. Wondering what Bella Gold is doing here? Today, Right Honorable Ademola Gafarr would be donating blood for the 50th time on a very special day, which is his birthday. Wow! And guess what? That is so honorable and remarkable. Alright then, let's go inside and see what's happening. We're throwing a party. You're wondering what kind of party is it? Don't worry. We'll get to know. We'll get to find out what kind of party it is. But just gear up for a celebration extraordinary as we bring an inspiring guest. Who? None other than Right Honorable Ademola Gafarr. He'll be taking us through his world of leadership and his inspiring stories of community development and youth empowerment. Please don't go away. Stay tuned. Thank you. Signatures with Bella Gold, connecting hearts, echoing truths, crafting stories. Welcome, Honorable.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much.
It's your birthday!
Yeah, I'm excited as well too. Thank you.
And we're having the bash at the
Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service, Bagara General Hospital.
Oh, any reason why?
Oh, well, yes. Like I said, I'm excited. Everything that is associated with me has to do with humanitarian service and all. So I thought it well. That's okay today. That's my usual style anyway. So today I'm celebrating my birthday and it's also my 50th blood donation. And at the same time I'm mobilizing 50 volunteers, blood donors to come here and celebrate with me. So it's a 50-50 blood project. Thank you.
He said he's mobilizing people to come and donate blood. Sir, please, how did you do that?
Yeah, well, it's to us it's simple because blood is life and donating blood is saving life. So we have blood donor, we have people that are used to this, and at the same time too, it's interesting to know that at least today I'll be having somebody that's even donating for the first time. So the person saw the advert and she's here to donate for the first time. She's not the only person. We have others too, and we have other regular donors that have been doing that as well too. Like I said, it's my 50. I'll be donating for the 50th time now.
50th time, that's amazing. All right, sir. So let's get personal a bit with you. You're so passionate about youth development and the community. Why is that so?
Yeah, it's dated back to my early life. I think my primary school, I joined the Boy Scouts. I was supposed to join the Red Cross in my primary school because my sister happened to be a member of Red Cross right from time. So mine was just to join an organization, and then I found out joining this organization right from my primary school, it's connected with the community, it's connected with people, it's connected with humanity. It has to do with helping people, being there for one another and all that. So right from time it's been part of me, and that is just my way of life.
But you have these die-hard commitments. You have this very die-hard, can you tell us about your die-hard commitments?
Let me say it's an homegrown thing, it's an inbuilt thing, and it's something that I try to, with what I have around me, I try to make the best use of things that I see, and then to make sure that I'm always there for people. So the passion, as in that smile you see on people's faces, when you do something for them, is a drive. Whatever you do that will put a smile on faces, that is the only thing that you can come in for. So I'm happy doing this all the time.
He said he's happy doing it all the time. Could you share stories on probably one of the events you've organized for the youth community and the feedback you got?
To remember one. Okay, let me look at okay for Red Cross. Um, I pioneered the Lagos State Red Cross. That's youth leadership retreats, and the youth leadership retreats happened to. We started in 2009. I think it's about 15 years ago. So we started in 2009, and
2009.
yes, yes. Uh, we invited all the youths from different local governments in Lagos, all around Lagos, and it was we were more than we were able to mobilize more than 230 youths, and basically for mentorship, leadership, talk about the climate change, and some other things, youth in politics, and everything, and so amazing that that there was it was a huge success. Actually, I don't really blow my trumpet, but it was a huge success.
Please, you have to blow this trumpet. You
Yeah,
have to. You just have to blow it.
yeah, because at that first retreat we have the American consulates, the Leap Africa, NDLA, NDE, the chairman of about two or three local, I think three local governments participated, and it was huge. And before you know it, the youths were motivated, and that program, just stick with the Red Cross. And apart from Lagos State branch using it, other branches, I don't want to mention the state, other state branches started emulating and started using it. So you begin to hear youth conference, youth summit, youth seminars, and all that. So, and that they following the template and replicating it somewhere else and at different places shows that at least it is a success, because to date we still do it. It's an annual thing which Red Cross Youth, and it is. We have so many other activities like that I pioneered, that I championed, I initiated, and that we executed. So thank God, it's been successful.
You're saying this with so much smile on your face, but I know it was challenging. It could be challenging. Were there any challenging moments?
Yes. We had a series of challenges. Mm, like I said, the years ago, we hardly look up to people. You know, we hardly look up to, you hardly see people that you can actually look up to. I'm not saying that you don't have any. You hardly look up to people. So this mentor is lacking, and talking about the funds and all that. If not for the fact that we had to use some initiative to, like, look for alternative means of sourcing for fund and all that, and at the same time too, so the funding, you have the mentorship issue, you have when you are trying something for the first time, this acceptance and the likes. So it is still the determination and that willness, so that's the driving force in all this.
Okay. Could you share an experience? How were you able to break the barrier of gaining acceptance in some of being a pioneer? Being a pioneer for Red Cross, we're coming to Lagos State and Club 25. Okay, but being a pioneer for most of those programs, how were you able to break this jinx? How were you able to gain acceptance from the people? Because at the time, it was new, it was something new. So having something new in the environment, how were you able to sell it?
Yeah, well, it's not that easy, but you can actually make it easy for yourself. You can actually make it easy. You cannot just jump into doing activity without preparing yourself. So it has to do with your past. It has to do with your personality. It has to do with who you are, who you have made people see that you are. People believing in you, people having that trust in you. It's one thing. For you to have been able to develop yourself, you need to develop yourself first. Then, yeah, okay. So I wasn't the only person. I had a team, or other school member, and we're so grateful that we thank God that in the group of 10, we have at least seven graduates already. Two were undergraduates, and the coordinator, I was having my master's degree then. So so the personality is a selling point at first. Then personally, then we were able to, meet people, go to the grassroots, go to the local government, my local government, tell people have to show them. Okay, showing people is not we did not only show the people, the participants as well. So I remember we had this template we were called from the American embassy to come and defend what we need to do. So that's why personality come to be. So we were prepared. We know what we want, and we've been able to draw up the plan. Then we're able to defend it. Tell people, let people know what they want to, what we are offering. So at the end of the day, it was we're able to break through.
So that means in the midst of the stories of accountability, you were able to prove that.
Yes, very well. That is very much important, and that's very key. You when you lead, the fact that okay, you you are leading, or maybe you are elected, or you are or rendering service, or you are doing it selflessly, or you are not being paid, does not mean that you are not accountable to the people that voted you, or that put you there, or that select you, or that put you there. So the aspect of accountability and transparency is not something that we took with levity. It's something that was very, very important. And of course, at every point in time, at the end of every program activity, we're able to show people that this is what we have done with, even with, not only with the money, with the material, with the resources, and even with their time. So at least we did that for many years, and they believe in us, and they still do that.
Okay, so can we say that your personality, accountability has actually paved the way for further events, for more events and more inclusion?
To the glory of God, yes, that is it.
All right, sir. Okay, so please take us through the journey of Okay, let's begin with Red Cross. How did you join Red Cross? How did you start? What was the beginning? Take us through the starting point.
Okay, like I said, yeah. Of course, you can trace my Red Cross history, to more than 30 years now.
30 years.
Yes,
That's a
or
long
about 30
time.
years.
Wow.
Yes. The simple reason is my sister happened to be a Red Cross member, so she goes anytime she come back from camp or activity, she come, singing Red Cross songs and all that. So yeah, it was interesting. And my primary school, I tried to join Red Cross then, and I was on. There wasn't Red Cross in my primary school, so I joined the Boy Scouts, and immediately I got to the secondary school. Red Cross, the Methodist Boys High School, so we started Red Cross again. We heard that there used to be, a unit of Red Cross in school, so we started it again, and since then we've been participating. I was the assistant unit leader. I became the quartermaster. I became the provost marshal for the school council. I was the quartermaster for my detachment. I became the commandant. I was the commandant in Edo State. I was trained to be a practical first aider. I got my leadership certificate. I became an advanced first aider. Then later, I became a trainer, an instructor, and it's been, involving back to back. So Red Cross has to do with humanity, life, and all that. So it's involving. You get to, Red Cross activity is not static. It's not something that you. So it's something that you do every day. It's something that you do every day. First aid training, in case of disaster, and some other thing that you have to you have to mobilize others to help the needy and all that. In case of this um, epidemic or pandemic or anything. So Red Cross is always there. Flooding, name it, Red Cross is always there. So um, it's been about 30 years that I've been in Red Cross.
Wow, 30 years, that's a very long time. So taking up leadership responsibilities, how did you go about it? How did you become a leader? How did you now get to pioneer the youth retreat and all that for Red Cross?
Okay, yeah, the leadership thing and activity. I think it has to, like I said, it's an inborn thing. Then later we have to develop ourselves, and because of our activity, because of the activities and things around, so we are able to is not part of us. At the point what we try to do is to make sure we develop ourselves, to prepare ourselves for the future, to prepare ourselves for that. Like I always advise the youth that if you want to be a good leader, you must be a good leader. So if you read well, you lead well. You understand? So that got us prepared for some of these things, and we we were prepared for it, and we thank God for where we are now.
Called Emeritus. Is it a title?
Coordinator emeritus. I was a coordinator, the state youth coordinator of Lagos State Youth Wing, and since then we've had another coordinator, another. So by virtue of is a coordinator emeritus for that, the new movement of that trend, the new movement for the youth wing of Red Cross, which not only for Lagos State again, it has extended through the southwest, even around the entire nation. So he's the coordinator emeritus, emeritus.
Okay, let's talk about your involvement in Lagos State Youth Parliament.
Okay.
So tell me, how did it begin?
Yeah, Lagos State Youth Parliament. Um, and I think 2010, 2010, that was when the Lagos State government set up the first youth parliament. And then I was the coordinator of Red Cross Youth Wing. So I was nominated through the Red Cross, and I was there in the house. So I got there in the house, and we were left to interact with ourselves for I think 2 days before the election, and within little time we were able to share our experience. People would actually, because I didn't even know anybody there. Just like Lagos State formation, we had 40 young honorables there. So within 24 hours or so, with our interaction, with our experience, and some other things, people felt that okay, I could lead the house. So we had election like 2 or 3 times. We had election like 2 or 3 times. It was a mock election. I won the election, and we thought it was over. And the governor came, represented by the commissioner for youth, and the next thing. They said we have to come over and have the election again. So it was keenly contested. I won, but that is not by the election. After the election, the youth parliament went into action, and it will be very soothing to know that some of the recommendation that we recommended then years back are some of those things that formed policy documents and implementation for the government. I remember in the house we legislated and talked about the reading culture, for the government to improve the reading culture. We talked about school farming. We talked about different things that it's impacting, and that will be interesting for the government to put in place so that to improve the well-being of the youth. And thank God some of those things are manifesting today.
All right, so this is not just talk, 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 talk. Now we are live. The process has just begun. And Right Honorable Ademola Gafarr is already on the bed. For the 50th time, his blood is going to be taken to save someone. It could be a pregnant woman, it could be a child, it could be a diabetic patient, sickle cell, anybody, an accident victim, anybody. It could even be you. Let's break it down. It could even be you that needs this. So this is a process. This is real for the 50th time. It's super amazing. He's become a hero. Okay. So he's even smiling. He's relaxed. There's no pain. It looks simple. So I'd like you to come and try to know if truly it is simple or not. But trust me, it's a noble act. And I'm sure you want to touch lives, you want to touch humanity, you want to be a blessing. All right. So you had blood donors, you had people donating blood today. Okay, the 50-50 man project.
Yes, yes. I think the response is positive. People actually came here
Okay.
to donate blood, and my friends around outside Lagos, they are already contacting me that they are walking into the nearest general
You're
hospital.
flying into Lagos just to donate blood for you.
I have some already there. They could do one in Festac.
Okay.
They've called, and I have a lady. She actually working here,
Okay.
but unfortunately she was rejected anyway because her body
What's the reason?
it was 45, so it's less than the weight of the person that can actually, yeah, that can donate.
So what's the weight of the person that can donate?
I think it's from 50.
Oh, from 50.
From 50, yes.
That's the actual weight.
So they're not only checking out for the weight, they will check the blood count to the blood. Yes. So and with the BP, the blood pressure as well. So they will check that. So you must be fit before you donate. So it's not blood donation is not a thing like that you just bring anybody from the streets. So the person must be tested, must be confirmed that the person is fit to donate. This is the 50th, and I'm super cool.
It's amazing that he's laughing and he's excited. Like
Super cool.
super cool.
Yes.
And he's saying it's simple.
It's very simple. And like I told you, I said saving life is as simple as ABC. It's as simple as donating blood.
Okay, so this will go on for a while, and keep watching Signatures with Bella Gold, connecting hearts, echoing truths, crafting stories. Thank you.